Hey guys, welcome to my Samoan language instruction on conversational expressions. So before we get started, again, we got some vocab for you, so pause the video and get those worked on. Okay, so here's some conversational expressions. So phrases of consent or agreement. So it's up to you would be o'oya, o'oya. You're the boss, pulia oi. And those are two that you'll hear all the time. This is another one you'll hear a lot is that's right or I agree with that is sa'olelea, sa'olelea, and perhaps and maybe would be masalo. Okay, so phrases of dissent or disagreement would be ugh or showing some kind of dissatisfaction, ae. I doubt it or that would be ailonga. You're not the boss, e te le pule. Come on, or a way of showing impatience or that you're complaining would be se, and no way or forget it would be toi afe. Okay, other useful phrases. So don't worry would be awa le papole, ow or o, or a way of showing shock, awoi, that you're like surprised even. What, if you didn't hear what was said, would be ea. And the second time not hearing would be ea. And those two both have a rising intonation. Okay, so ea. So they sound kind of like that. Whoops. And yeah, would be yep. We've kind of used that before. Wow, surprise would be oka or oka. Really would be talamoi or amoi. And soon, just a minute, se'i toi titi. Se'i toi titi. Okay? Moving on, what blank you doing or do would be what will you do? Okay? Olea laomea a fai. Okay? Was what will you do? What are you doing? So that could be olea laomea a fai. Okay? And I know that we worked on a different way of doing this. This is just another way that you could say that. What are you now doing? So you weren't doing it before, but you would just replace that with wa. What are you still doing? You just replace that with o, and what did you do would be sa. Okay? So I encourage you to pause the video, work on these, and then we can move on. So what are you writing, reading, looking for, studying, eating would be this, olea laomea a, and then tusi or faitao or su a or aoao or I. Okay? So I/we are, okay? And so this would be olea a, okay? And there's different ways of saying this, but this is just a common way that they say it, okay? So we are, or I am writing a letter from my family, or I'm reading a letter from my family, sorry. So this is olea e faitao se tusi mai lo'o ainga. So this is I am reading a letter from my family. If you wanted to say we are reading a letter from our family, the only difference is this lo'o right here that has an underline, you would use the possessive pronoun for are, and we will get to possessive pronouns in a few videos from now. If I remember correctly, that'll be video 39. So we're on video 34 right now, so just a few more. And once you learn our, then you can replace lo'o with the correct way of saying that. And this is another singular way of saying it, and just like I said before, the underlined portion, you would have to put the correct possessive pronoun there, but the singular way to do that would be olea e fai laomea I am having a meal, or I am fixing my meal. Okay? I am, or preparing for work. This could go either way. Like you could say I am preparing for work, or we are preparing for work. So olea e saunia atu I le ngaloenga. And this is the same way, I or we are fine, and thanks. So olea e manuia lava fa'afatai. Okay? So pause the video, work on these, and moving on. So blank, what is he/she doing? Would be olea lana mea e fai. Okay? What are they two doing? So olea. So no, sorry, it'd be oa ala mea e fai. And what are they 3+ doing? Oa ala to mea e fai. Okay? So that's that, asking the different ways of what are the third person people doing. And then you could say lie. This would translate, or this would slur into la-a, but it would be lie, okay? So he, she, or they, all of those could be slurred into lie. And then savali, or if it's plural, it would be savavali, okay? Ile lotu. And the same thing with here, is or are lying down in the bedroom, that'd be ta oto or ta oto oto. Or sorry, ta o oto. That would be the correct way. It's the second time I said that. Pea ile potu moi. If we want to say is telling a story, lai fai lanatala, that would be he, okay? And if I wanted, or she, if I wanted to say they, it would be a different pronoun right here. So lana would be switched out for their story, okay? So that is, lana is only for he or she in this case. And you can replace that pronoun with another possessive pronoun once you learn those. So he is looking for his or her necktie. This would probably be a he. So lai su'ilona fusiua, okay? And he, she, or they are waiting for the bus, and this is lai fa'atali ile pasi, okay? So just remember that I didn't put an underlined portion on lana, but that one can be replaced to their story, okay? So moving on, additional sentences. This is kind of just some ways that you can add on to the sentences that you learned before. So what is he, she doing now? You would just add a nay at the end of it. What did he or she do in the bedroom last night? That would be, you would just add a saw right here instead of a right here that we worked on before. And then after fi, you would add in your prepositional phrase, in the bedroom last night. Okay. What did he, she study yesterday? So instead of fi, it would be su'e, and then you would say yesterday is ananafi. And what did he, she say? And this would be olea lanatala e fi. Okay? So hopefully you can kind of get how you can take the simple sentences that I gave you and add on to them a little bit here and there. Okay? So this is going to be a paragraph. I want to kind of just read it to you. So I encourage you to not look at the screen and just see what your listening comprehension is. If you can understand everything that I say, then you're doing great. If there's a couple places here and there, then you're going to need to go back and see in the writing where you weren't able to quite understand. And we just need to kind of get you more and more adapted to the Samoan language, and that'll be from hearing it. We need to immerse you in the Samoan language more. And I'm going to be making videos where I start doing this more and more, but this is probably going to be one of the first ones that we did another one, but that was short. So this time, I encourage you to not look at the screen, but just listen and see what you get out of it. So here we go. Sa alo Ioane I le fale o simi, I le taiao o le aso faraile. Sa fasili Ioane ia simi, o le ala mea e fai. Sa tali simi, o lea e fai taula o tusi. Sa fasili Ioane, tate o I le tifanga. Sa fasili simi, o le ale tifanga. Sa fai mai Ioane ia simi, o le tifanga I le tivoli. Sa fai atu simi, ai, e le anga tele le na tifanga. Sa fai atu Ioane, se tao, sa tali mai simi, e te le pule. Sa fai atu Ioane, wale le, o le ale mea a mika e fai. Sa fai mai simi, lai fai ngaloenga I le a onga. Sa fasili Ioane, o le ale taime e umai lana ngaloenga. Sa tali simi ya Ioane, e uma lana ngaloenga I le fa. Sa fai atu Ioane, ya masalo o le a mao I le tifanga ma mika. Sa fai mai simi, ai longa e fia alu mika I le tifanga I le ne aso. Sa fasiri atu Ioane, ai se a. Sa tali simi, leanga sa mai mika ana le la. Another way, sa tali simi, lenga sa mai mika ana le la. So I hope you were able to get most of it. If not, then I encourage you to go back and read and find out where you were having a hard time. I'm going to translate it for you. But just before I get into anything, when I said another way that it could be said is leanga sa ma'imika, sometimes you'll just hear that as lenga sa ma'imika analela. That's just another way of saying because, and this leanga or lenga is another way of saying because, more of a negative way, because he's sick. That is showing a little bit more of a negative emphasis on that. So, sa alo yuane elefale osimi, so this part right here. Whoops, so I'll do this instead. So, sa alo yuane elefale osimi. So, tense marker action doer. This is sa, the past tense. Alo is go, and yuane. So, John went, and then elefale osimi, to the house of Jim. And then ile tayao ole aso fraile. So, in the morning of Friday. Okay, ile aso fraile. Sa fasili yoane yasimi. So, past tense fasili questioned John to Jim. So John asked Jim almost. And oleala mea efai. What are you doing? Sa talisimi Jim answered, Olea efai tau la utusi. I'm reading my letter or book. Okay? Sa fasili yoane. Sa asked Jim, or sa, sorry. I'm thinking in Samoan and English. So John asked, let's go to the movie. And then Jim asked, Jim, Oleale Tifanga, which movie theater? Okay. And then sa faima yoani yasimi. So John said to Jim, Ole Tifanga ile Tivoli. So the movie theater, that's called Tivoli. That's the name of the theater. And then sa fayatu simi, Jim said, ae. And that's a form of disgust. E leanga tele lena tifanga. That movie theater is really bad. Sa fayato yoane se tao. So he's basically saying, John said, hey, let's go. And then sa tali mai simi e tele puli. So Jim said or answered, you're not the boss. And then sa fayatu yoane ulle. Okay, John said, okay, that's good. But oleale me Mika e fi, that's what is Mika doing, or Mike. And then sa fi mai simi, Jim said, lai faingaloinga ileanga, he's working at school. John sa fasili Ioane, John asked, oleale time e umailana ngaloenga. So what time does he get done with work? Sa tali simi ya Ioane. So Jim answered John, e uma lana ngaloenga ilefa. He gets done at 4. Sa fayatu Ioane ya masalo. So that's John said, yeah, maybe we will go to the movie with Mike. And then sa fai mai simi, Jim said, Ailonga efia alomika. I doubt Mike wants to go to the movie. So ile tifanga ile neaso, to the movie today. Sa fasiliatu Ioane Isaiah. So John asked why. Sa tali simi, Jim answered, leanga sa ma'imika analela, because Mike was sick earlier today. So analela is earlier today. So hopefully you were able to get most of this. If not, it's okay. There's still lots of practice. But if you weren't able to get a lot of it, then you know that you need to go back and review some things in my videos. And also, you just need to probably get a little bit more accustomed to listening to Samoan. So whenever you can have the chance of listening to someone, go listen. Even though you might not understand everything, your mind needs to get adjusted to be able to understand someone. The way your mind is built is that it takes friendly things or things that it's used to and it welcomes it, but things that it's not used to or foreign things like a new language, it kind of rejects it. It kind of filters it out. So you need to get your ears adjusted to listening to someone more if you're having a hard time understanding. So until next time, guys, we're going to keep working on this. Keep up the good work. Keep with the language. You're going to do great. Just keep working until fa, sol,